Stop. Just stop for one moment. If you keep wondering why love hasn't shown up in your life, if you keep asking the universe, when is it my turn? Then listen closely, because this might be the first time someone tells you the truth. Love isn't avoiding you. You've simply been pushing it away without realizing it. Not because you're broken, not because you're unworthy, but because no one ever taught you what you must stop doing. Before real love can finally find you. Today, that ends. Most people think the missing piece of their life is another person. They believe love will come and complete them. Movies, songs, and social media have sold us this fantasy that another human being will fill the empty spaces within us. In the file you shared, there's even a reminder of how the line "You complete me" from Jerry Maguire misled an entire generation into believing someone else is responsible for fixing their heart. But here is the reality: no one completes you. No one saves you. No one fills the holes you refuse to heal. Real love doesn't show up because you're searching. It shows up because you're ready. And readiness begins with subtraction, with stopping the toxic habits, beliefs, and emotional barriers that silently sabotage your chance at love. So today we're going to go deep, not just motivational talk, not cliches, but truth. The kind that makes you stop, breathe, and finally see yourself. This is the biggest one. The quiet killer of love. Stop waiting for someone to love you first. Start loving yourself. You cannot expect a healthy relationship when you don't have a healthy relationship with you. You can't attract someone who respects you when deep down you haven't learned to respect yourself. This isn't about arrogance, it's about wholeness. Until you love who you are, your strengths, your imperfections, your story, you will always look for someone to fix you. And here's the danger. When you search for someone to complete you, you attract people who want power over you. You attract people who take advantage of your insecurity. You attract people who thrive on the fact that you don't feel enough. Just like the text in your document warned, if you don't love the special being that you are, toxic people will find you. They will sense the emptiness and they will use it. But when you finally say, "I am whole, I am enough, I am already complete," everything shifts, because then you stop begging, you stop settling, you stop accepting breadcrumbs. You stop believing love is something you must earn. Instead, love becomes something you choose. I'm from a place of confidence, clarity, and self-worth. And the people who once had access to you, they won't anymore. Not because you're cold, but because you finally know your value. Nowadays, authenticity is rare. Everyone is trying to look perfect. Perfect photos, perfect angles, perfect lives. But perfection is a mask, and masks repel real love. Like the document said so clearly, true love can never find you if you refuse to reveal your true self. If you always hide your flaws, your fears, your truth, then the only people you attract are those who fall in love with the act, not the person behind it. And then you feel lonely even in a relationship because the real you is never actually seen. Understand this: the right person is searching for the real you. The wrong person is searching for the mask. So why waste time attracting the wrong crowd? Take off the filters. Take off the performance. Take off the "I'm fine" when you're not. Take off the fake confidence, the fake personality, the fake emotional armor. Because when someone falls in love with your truth, your unfiltered, honest, raw truth, that love is real. That love is steady. That love lasts. You don't need to appear perfect. You just need to be authentic. Flaws don't push the right person away. They help them recognize you. This is the mirror effect. This is the part where we get brutally honest. You attract what you are. If you want love, but you are filled with bitterness, if you want loyalty, but you give inconsistency, if you want positivity, but you walk through the world complaining, if you want a motivated partner, but you're living without purpose, then you're not ready, not yet. Love is energy. Love is alignment. Love is reflection. As your document said, you set the standard for the type of person you want. Like attracts like. If you want someone patient, practice patience. If you want someone healthy, work on your health. If you want someone emotionally strong, start healing your emotional wounds. Don't ask for what you refuse to become. Don't demand qualities you don't embody. Don't hold others to standards you never meet. Love isn't magic, it's alignment. Your future partner isn't missing. You're just not aligned with them yet. Before you can find love, you must stop chasing the wrong things. You must stop believing someone else is the key to your happiness. You must stop expecting love while living out of alignment with it. Self-love, authenticity, reflection. This is the foundation. When you become the person who is ready for love, love will find you effortlessly. You say you want love, but you spend every day hiding from it. You hide behind your career. You hide behind your phone. You hide behind your past trauma. You hide behind the story you keep replaying. I don't want to get hurt again. But here's the truth you might not want to hear. Nothing in life will come to you if you hide from it. Nothing grows in the dark. Not your confidence, not your healing, not your relationships. Your document says it perfectly. Nothing will come if you are hiding from it. Nothing will come if you are running scared. You can't find love while simultaneously running away from vulnerability. You can't say you want connection while keeping everyone at a distance. You can't pray for love while living like you're allergic to it. Listen, life does not reward the person who stays comfortable. It rewards the person who steps into the unknown, the person who takes the leap, the person who risks falling because they believe there's something worth landing for. So let me ask you, when was the last time you allowed someone to truly see you? When was the last time you opened your heart without trying to control the outcome? When was the last time you gave someone your real presence? Not just your filtered self? You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be brave enough to try. Put yourself out there. Say hello first. Start the conversation. Let someone in. Allow the possibility of more, because love will never walk through a door you're too afraid to open. Everyone wants love, but not everyone wants to give up the habits that block it. Some people stay single not because they're unlucky, but because they refuse to let go of the behaviors that keep them safe, but stuck. Your document describes this clearly. People cling to habits that feel protective, even though those habits sabotage real connection. Let's talk about those habits. Habit number 1, emotional walls. You tell yourself, no one can hurt me if I don't let them in. But the truth is, no one can love you either. Habit number 2, choosing what's easy instead of what's right. You keep returning to the same type of person who feels familiar, even though familiar has never meant healthy. Habit number 3, overthinking everything you analyze love until you talk yourself out of it. You want guarantees in a world that only gives possibilities. Habit number 4, staying in your comfort zone. You want a passionate, extraordinary relationship, but you stay in the same routines, the same circles, the same emotional patterns. Habit number 5, pretending you don't care. Acting emotionally detached doesn't make you powerful. It makes you lonely. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Love requires discomfort. Love requires courage. Love requires letting go of the old version of you who survived, so you can become the version who finally gets to live. You cannot protect yourself from pain and receive love at the same time. You must choose. And if your dream is a deep, meaningful, lifelong connection, then choose growth over comfort. Choose vulnerability over fear. Choose possibility over protection. As your document powerfully states, life's greatest growth comes when you leave your comfort zone. Open yourself up and allow emotional vulnerability. That is what love demands, and that is what love rewards. Let us talk about the past. The ghost that follows every relationship you try to build. You want love, but you haven't forgiven what broke you. You want someone new, but your heart is still tied to someone old. You want a different future, but you live in the same emotional patterns. Listen carefully. You cannot attract a better tomorrow while holding on to yesterday. Your past pain doesn't make you unlovable, but holding on to it makes you unavailable. Unhealed wounds cause you to misinterpret love. You see danger where there is none. You assume betrayal even when there's trust. You shut down the moment someone gets too close. You sabotage what could be beautiful just to protect yourself from what hurt before. And the worst part? You don't even know you're doing it. But here is the truth that can set you free. Your heart is not broken. It is bruised. And bruises heal when you stop pressing on them. Let go. Not to erase the past, but to make room for the future. You deserve a love that feels like home, not like a battlefield. You deserve a partner who chooses you, not someone who broke you. You deserve peace, not flashbacks. You deserve beginnings, not scars. But to receive that, you must stop expecting the new person in your life to pay for the pain someone else caused. Love cannot enter the heart that is still locked from the inside. Release the past. Release the hurt. Release the version of you who needed to survive. Your future partner isn't looking for the wounded version of you. They're looking for the healed, open, hopeful version. The version who believes in love again. And that version of you is still there. Waiting. Ready. Closer than you think. One of the biggest traps people fall into is searching for love to validate themselves. You think, if they love me, I'll feel worthy. If they text me back, I'm enough. But that's a trap. As your document warns, relying on others for your self-worth is like building a house on sand. The moment the storm comes, everything collapses. Real love doesn't come from needing someone else to approve of you. Real love comes when you approve of yourself, when you respect your time, your energy, your emotions, when you decide that your happiness isn't negotiable. Stop seeking validation through likes, texts, attention, or fleeting affection. Start creating a life so full, so meaningful, so vibrant, that love has no choice but to notice you. Because the right person won't just validate you, they'll complement the life you've already built. They'll add joy to an already whole, thriving you, not rescue you from emptiness. Fear of rejection is one of the silent killers of love. You don't text first because what if they don't respond? You don't ask someone out because what if they say no? You don't express your feelings because what if they don't feel the same way? But here's the brutal truth. Rejection isn't failure. It isn't a verdict on your worth. Your document says it perfectly. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's acting despite it. Every no you encounter is not a wall. It's a signpost directing you to the yes that is meant for you. Fear only keeps you safe from discomfort. But love? Love lives on the edge of discomfort. So lean in, risk, speak, show up, because each brave step brings you closer to the love you're destined to find. Settling is the enemy of true love. We settle because it's easier than waiting. We settle because we're afraid of loneliness. We settle because we've convinced ourselves the best we can get is good enough. But good enough will never give you the love you deserve. You deserve extraordinary love. You deserve a partner who chooses you fiercely, a love that lifts you, inspires you, challenges you. And your document reminds us, love that doesn't challenge you, doesn't change you, and doesn't push you to grow isn't real love. Stop settling for crumbs. Stop lowering your standards for convenience. Stop pretending mediocre is magic. Raise your standards, not out of arrogance, but out of love for yourself. Because when you refuse to settle, everything changes. Your energy changes, your actions change, and the universe responds. Ace. Everything we've talked about, stopping toxic habits, releasing the past, loving yourself, showing up bravely, is meaningless without action. Love doesn't fall into your lap. Love responds to presence, to courage, to motion. Start small. Send the message you've been hesitant to send. Attend that event where you might meet someone new. Practice self-love daily. Speak your truth even if your hands shake. Let go of a toxic pattern you've clung to for years. Action is the bridge between who you are now and the love that's waiting for you. Remember, the universe doesn't reward wishful thinking, it rewards brave action. And every step you take toward courage is a step toward connection. Stop doing the things that push love away. Stop expecting love while being unready. Stop hiding. Stop settling. Stop fearing rejection. Stop seeking validation. Start being brave. Start loving yourself. Start releasing the past. Start stepping into discomfort. Your document reminds us, love comes when you are ready, not when you are waiting. So today, choose readiness, choose growth, choose authenticity, choose courage, because love isn't lost. It's not late. It's not avoiding you. It's waiting for the version of you who is willing to stop the sabotage, take the risk, and open the door. And that version of you, she's here. He's here. Waiting, ready. So I want you to take a moment right now, ask yourself, what am I still holding on to that keeps me from love? Which habits must I stop today? How can I step forward with courage instead of fear? Decide, commit, act. Because when you stop doing the things that push love away, when you finally align with the love you deserve, that's when life will respond. And trust me, love will find you. If this video moved you, if you feel ready to stop the patterns that have been holding you back, don't let it end here. Like this video. Subscribe for more content that transforms your mindset. Share it with someone who needs to hear this truth today. Remember, the first step to finding love isn't meeting someone new. It's becoming someone new. Someone ready. Someone whole. Someone who can finally receive the love that's already waiting.